Hi everyone, welcome back to Mimi's Story Time. I had originally planned on reading a Clifford the Big Red Dog, or not necessarily that title, but a Clifford book. And I'm researching the history on him, and I realized, boy, the history is so long. I'm not going to do that at the end of the book like I have been doing the last few books. So he deserves a history all on his own. The Clifford books were written by Norman Bridwell. The first book ever published was Clifford the Big Red Dog, and the year was 1963. Norman Bridwell was an American, passed away in 2014. There are 91 books in this series, which is incredibly impressive. Two were published posthumously, meaning after he passed away. So I'm assuming he had a couple of manuscripts and his family decided to have them published after the fact. Clifford was originally named Tiny. And the way he got started was Norman Bridwell had a series of paintings of him in his portfolio. Painters, artists, even models will have what's called portfolios. It's a set of pictures in a book type deal, and anytime they want to display their work to a company who might want to hire them, they can show them examples of their art or their pictures or drawings, so they can possibly get hired on. So he showed his portfolio, which of course included pictures of Tiny, who we know now as Clifford, to, let's see, a Susan Hirschman at Harper and Row. Harper and Row is a very famous book publishing company. Susan recommended that she liked the paintings. She recommended to him to turn it into a children's book series. She thought it had a lot of potential. So he did. He wrote a manuscript along with the picture. He is the author, not just the author, he's the illustrator of all of the Clifford books. So he eventually submitted everything to the Scholastic Company. And obviously they loved it and published it, and of course it became a huge thing. Clifford's name might have been originally Tiny, but Norman Bridwell's wife, Norma, recommended to change his name to Clifford, and Clifford was the name of her childhood imaginary friend. Isn't that kind of cool? The little girl, Clifford's owner in the book series, is Elizabeth, and that was the name, or is the name, of Norman Bridwell's daughter. So that's where the name of the two major characters in the books come from. Now, if you're wondering, maybe you think you've heard the name Scholastic before. If you have ever been to a book fair at school, those are all Scholastic books. Scholastic is an American publishing and education and media company that publishes and distributes books, comics, and educational materials for schools, teachers, parents, children, and other educational institutions. They are sold through retail and online sales, reading clubs, and book fairs. I'm telling you, when you walk into your library and the whole book fair is set up, every slap one of those is Scholastic books. Really cool. Clifford is the official mascot for the Scholastic Corporation. Isn't that cool? So I hope you enjoy this history. Stay tuned for the story of one of the Clifford books. Bye-bye.